Start facing the top of your mat. And just come into a comfortable seat. It can be cross-legged or sitting on your shins. Let your hands fall palms down into your lap. Take a breath to shrug your shoulders. Let them fall down your back body. Try once more to shrug your shoulders. Keep them up towards your ears, and then exhale. Just notice how there isn't as much space for breath. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, let your shoulders fall back down. Fill the space you just created with your breath in. Empty it with your breath out. Take a couple rounds of breath just like that, filling all the way into your belly. Allow your breath to nourish your lungs. Let your breath fill up underneath your belly, your heartbeat, across your throat, even through your nose. And allow your breath to be an anchor or an access point to what is present. At any point that you feel your mind kind of tiptoeing away from sensation, or wherever you've landed, just come back to the breath. As you're ready, begin to find your way towards the tabletop, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders directly over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Find a breath in that extends your right foot back, and then reach your left arm forward. Rather than going for height, think about how long you can get. So really reach through your left fingers, extend your right foot way, way, way back. Draw a big breath in here. As you exhale, round your spine, curl your left elbow towards your right knee, and puff the back of your heart. Take a breath here into your back ribs, the back of your waist. With your inhale, re-extend, and then one like that with breath. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, re-lengthen. Reach your left hand back by your left hip. Keep reaching back through your right toes and keep your right leg really active. Just bend at your knee. Either reach for or towards your back foot. Allow this opening of your left shoulder to happen as you kick foot to hand. Flush a breath across the front of your left shoulder, your right hip. Let the exhales ground you down. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, re-extend arm and leg. And as you exhale, plant your left hand down. Sweep your right foot out to the right and plant it off your mat. And then thread your left hand underneath in that same direction. Drop to your left shoulder, left ear. Right arm can reach overhead. Might touch down towards the top of your mat or find a half bind. Send breath this time along the back of your left shoulder. And then unwind as you came in. So right hand underneath your shoulder. Step your left hand back to its place and re-extend your right foot back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, curl your knee in to step your right foot forward. Shift your hips forward, take a breath, sweep your palms skyward. Big breath in to puff up across your belly. Exhale, open arm twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Get really expansive through your palms, like you could high 10 the wall to your right. And then breathe down to your belly with your inhale. As you exhale, rotate to twist open. Stay here for breath, or right hand can come to your right hip, maybe your left thigh. Inhale, reach your left palm skyward. Fill all the way up from your left knee to your left fingerprints. Full sweeping breath across your front body. Exhale, both hands inside your right foot. Look at your back knee. Kickstand your back toes across your mat, and then just find a couple shifts side to side. Kind of get into that juiciness of your hips. I like to keep the back toes tucked here. You can't really see, but keep your back toes tucked so that as you fan your left arm open, you can find a half warrior too, but you're pretty supported. Big breath. Shrug your shoulders. Exhale, let your fingers fall. Turn your palms. Inhale, reach your hands high and interlace your hands. Turn your palms so that they're facing skyward. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, puff up all the way across your front body. And as you exhale, same interlace but behind your low back. Take a shoulder shrug, punch your knuckles down. Maybe they go all the way long, punching straight back. Or keep your elbows soft to wrap your shoulder heads back. Take a big breath in. Fold inside your right leg. Let your head get really heavy. You can play with how far forward you want to shift here. And if this is tricky on your left knee, just fold your mat over. Wherever you are, let your head hang pretty heavy, like your ears could yearn towards the space inside your right foot. Send a breath to the place where there's sensation in your right hip. Big breath in. Gently release your hands. Reorient your back toes back. Step your right knee back to its place. Find tabletop. Big breath, puff your heart, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine to cat. And a couple rounds like that, just working through your spine. Maybe notice any differences side to side. Neutral spine. Send your left toes back. Reach your right fingers forward. Take a big, big breath in. As you exhale, get a little bit longer. Reach from your center point out towards your fingers and your toes. Full breath. Round your spine, curl elbow to knee and pause. This first round of breath, puff the back of your heart a lot. On your in-breath, re-extend. And with breath, exhale, curl in. Inhale, re-extend, pause. And just wrap your right hand back by your right hip. You're reaching a lot through your right fingers and your left toes. Counteract that with a slingshot of your heart in the middle of your brain forward. Stay active through your left leg. Just bend your left knee and reach towards or for your back foot. Opening of your right shoulder happens by kicking foot to hand. Find breath and stability. Breathe here for 3. Stay anchored in your left hand and right knee. Keep length in your low back as you puff your heart. 2. Inhale, re-extend. No slingshot, just re-lengthen. Exhale your right hand down. Step your left toes off to the left. Thread the needle. Your right arm reaches in the direction of your left foot. Right ear can come down, and your choice, maybe your left hand goes skyward, maybe overhead, or towards a half bind. Send a breath that flushes across the back of your right shoulder, like you could breathe your lungs all the way up into your right armpit. And then unwind as you came in, so left hand underneath your shoulder. Step your right hand back to its place, left foot re-extends back. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, round in, step your left foot forward. Anchor down as your palms rise, big breath. Shoulders soft here. Heavy your hips towards your front heel, but find that same magnetism of heel to knee so that your inner thighs kind of square towards each other. Full big breath in. Big breath out. Imagine your next inhale could start with your right kneecap and breathe all the way up the front line of your body to your fingerprints. As you exhale, open arm twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Same thing, fan your palms really wide, like you could light up your entire palm, your fingerprints, your thumb. Keep that length, breathe big to your belly, and then extend that length with your exhale to ring out. One more like that, breath in, breath out. Stay here for breath, or left hand to your low back, maybe left hand to your right thigh. Reach your right finger skyward, full breath in. Soften back and down. Let your breath sweep from your right kneecap to your right fingers. Last breath in. Exhale, both hands inside your left foot. This time, take a look back at your knee, kickstand your right toes. And find that little shift side to side to kind of find the spot where you want to be in your hips. This time it's your right hand that sweeps you open. I'll talk to you this way so you can hear me. Find your half warrior 2. Breath in, shrug your shoulders. Exhale, let them drop. Turn both palms skyward. Reach tall, big breath in. Interlace your fingers and press them skyward. Send the breath across your front body. And then exhale, release, re-engage at your low back. Here you can really see that wrap of your shoulder heads back. So hug your inner elbows towards each other. Keep your heart open and light. You might keep your thumbs at your low back or start to punch them away from you. Big breath here. Exhale, fold inside your left thigh. Head gets heavy towards the space inside the arch of your left foot. Punch your knuckles skyward. If you want a little bit more, hug the heels of your hands together. Keep elbows soft to keep out of your shoulder joint. Breath in. Breath out. Find the sensation in your left hip. Meet it with this next breath. Exhale, release your hands inside your front foot. Reorient your right toes back. Step your left knee back to its place in a couple rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lift your heart, your hips, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine to cat. And 2 like that with your breath. Neutral spine breath in, tuck your toes. On your inhale, lift your knees just an inch off your mat. Really anchor down through the prints of your fingers, like you could leave your fingerprints on the mat. Keep your spine neutral so that there's length from the creases of your hips to your armpits. Fill that entire space with a